freezing out here. Lotto fam, where you at? Who's in here first? I want to talk about the vote. I was making a video and I gotta put my glove on, it's freezing. Yo, if you're in the video, pop in chat so I know you guys are here. Diamond Dave, what's good, bro? So I want to talk about the split and the conversion vote. I was gonna post a video and I decided to go live. And the only reason is because I recorded the entire video. Sweet Home Alone, what's good? T-Dog, Moro, what's good? Adam Lefford, what's good? Tommy Quick, votes all done, voted no. Indre, what's good? All right, so I was going to vote live and I still am, but I got kind of, JD, what's good, bro? I got kind of steered off because I know sometimes I said I'm gonna vote yes, and then I said I'm gonna vote no, and there's just a lot of things that came into it, and I got to hear from you guys before I finish my vote. It's a no for me because AA doesn't acknowledge us directly. He goes around the subject of naked shorting. Let's see. Pete Rose says, if the vote is yes, does the price of APE turn into AMC? If the vote goes through, APE gets converted into AMC, yes, on a 1-to-1 basis. Sweet Home Alone voted 10.6K shares, and he voted towards no. Russ Nook, what's good, bro? Abe West, yo. George Noonan. Voting no, voting yes. Okay, so we got one yes, majority no's so far. So, voting no, I see outcomes for both, so, and reasoning for both for sure. Voting no is going to not make the company fundamentally stronger. Voting no is also going to risk AMC playing through the same cycles and getting pushed into bankruptcy or pushed into the floor. Now, however, voting no right now is a different story. Only reason I say that is because you are risking, by voting yes, you're risking the cost to borrow fee. First of all, it's putting a ton of pressure on shorts. There's a ton of pressure built up right now. The cost to borrow max is sometimes reaching over 1,000. Even though you want to pay attention to the average is still high as well, up to about 600%. Okay, so you're risking a few things. You vote yes, you're making the company fundamentally stronger, and you're also potentially giving shorts a way out, a way to cover. Okay, there's 3 proposals in the proxy. Number 1 is to add shares to AMC common stock from 524 million, I believe, to 550. So they're adding 26 million shares, diluting AMC. Boom. Okay, that is all going to happen this is all going to happen at the same time or relatively fast back to back. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2 is the reverse split, 10-to-1 ratio. So you own 10 shares, you will now own 1 share. But if the share price is at $10, it will now be at $100. And then if those go through, APE converts. Those don't go through, APE doesn't convert. Now, the board, Adam Aaron, they're all for voting yes. They say vote yes, vote yes, vote yes. You guys got to vote yes. Now, Antera, they did sell some. However, they still have 223 somewhat million going towards the yes vote. So whether we vote no, we vote yes, it's slightly rigged unless 70% of us vote no. Let me read some of these before I keep going. Let's see. CAG Film says he's voting no. I live in Europe and can't vote with 50K APE and AMC. Why can't you vote? You can email me. I'll try and help you out. Or if you're in Discord, just text me in there. Steven Karaz, I don't know if I pronounced that right, but what's good, bro? Tommy Quick says, been in AMC 2 years, usually voting with mass, but seems as if every time we run up, we dump or some weird stuff, such as giving Intera cheap stocks, then allowing to leech from us. AMC earnings call, February 28th, correct, after market hours. If you wait, that might bump you either way. I was actually going to bring that up. That's a very solid point. Sweet Home Alone says the earnings call is 28th. So one question I got already is, when can you vote? When can you wait to vote until? And on the proxy, it clearly states you could vote all the way up to March 13th at 11:59 p.m. So literally the minute before the day of the actual vote. So make sure you can sit on your vote for a little bit. And that's exactly why I wanted to hear from you guys before I post the video of me voting. Let's see. Adam says, what happens to the shares that are on loan but have not been shorted? It's increasing with the short interest. I don't get it. Everything should be adjusted the way it is now. Whatever happens after that is all speculation. So depending on the dilution, that can affect it already. But based off of, are they going to cover? Are they going to short it harder? It's kind of hard to say. T-Dog says, but they paid off their debt. The bankruptcy thesis is dead. They didn't pay off their debt. They still have a lot of debt left. They've been trying to. They've been paying off a little bit. Let's see. Nari says, they will just short AMC after split to death. Doesn't matter if AMC is debt-free or not. That's kind of something I was thinking about as well. It's going to, quote-unquote, delete the short thesis, a lot of people think. But in my opinion, these shorts who are trapped in AMC are trapped in AMC either way. And if they try and cover, they're more so likely to go bankrupt. So even if AMC is fundamentally strong, it doesn't necessarily mean shorts are going to want to get out of their position, that they're going to want to cover. So I don't know. Honestly, I'm leaning towards no today at the current mood I'm in and at everything I've been thinking about. Again, if you vote yes, sure, you're letting them dilute. You are letting them dilute 26 million shares. You're letting them reverse split it, so they're basically diluting it even more. And then you're letting APE convert to AMC. Now, what I don't understand is the proxy clearly states if they don't go through, they don't convert APE. And I don't know why they did it that way, because Adam Aaron specifically said APE is trading at a major discount and it should not be trading there. So just convert it to AMC. The fact that he's saying retail, if you don't want to say yes to dilution again, we're going to let the other 50% of your position that's in APE get fucked, right? That's basically what he said. Basically, he said, we diluted once, we diluted twice, it ran. Then you didn't want to dilute again, the stock fell. Now he's saying, you don't want to dilute, we'll let half your position get chopped. Let's see. Intera get to vote their shares even though they sold them. They didn't sell all their shares. They sold some of them. Tommy Quick says, as you just said, cost to borrow high, pressure high, and then Adam Aaron does this move. Would stock price being high accomplish a debt-free AMC on its own? No, it wouldn't. But what their plan is to reverse split it so that it's at such high price. And plus, you're also voting on the dilution. So already then and there, that would raise some money to clear debt. But not only that, but post-reverse split, whether it's shorted or not, I think Adam Aaron and the board is going to dilute it since it's at such a high price. I think he's just racing to clear debt. It's not really going to benefit shareholders. So the way I see it is, it's partially rigged already towards yes. My vote, even if I voted no, probably won't go through. It probably wouldn't affect anything unless all of us voted no, which I see majority of retail wants to vote no. Let's see. No, we are not risking anything. This has everything to pay off debt. The board will be The board will be changed. The shorts will have to buy back way more than the filing because of FOMO and brokers having to cover IOU. So that's another thing. If we vote yes, it's all speculation, right? There is a slight chance, I don't know the percentage chance, that synthetic shares have to be covered. That's what's floating around. Okay, so there's a slight chance synthetic shorts have to be covered if the vote goes through. If it goes through as no, that chance is not there. If it goes through as yes, also ape shorts have to be covered, but that's only what's reported. Again, speculation that the synthetics have to be covered on top of the 6% somewhat short interest that ape is sitting at. So those are both two slightly positive things for voting yes. However, I think AMC voting yes now is going to make them fundamentally stronger but hurt shareholders if we want a short squeeze. Dilution, sure, it's good because the stock price usually does rise. He's not wrong about that. However, is it rising because they're dropping more shares on the market to let shorts get out of their position slightly, and that's why it's rising, right? Because the short interest is still there. We've diluted twice. Both times it's ran. He quotes us on that. So sure, it's going to run again, but it's going to give shorts a way out. We'll get a decent price, not a short squeeze price. And I mean, that's somewhat the way I see it. Let me see. Vote no, voted yes. Let me see. I'm voting yes on all three. I fear AMC may go under if we don't. I think APE was created for people to vote yes. I think so as well. I think Adam Aaron forced dilution on us, and it kind of went south by APE getting slaughtered, and here we are. If we don't vote, it automatically is a no vote, correct? I'm actually not sure, but I think you should vote just as the share count to see, how many shareholders actually voted. And also we can see, I guess we may even see a share count from it. Let me see. Maybe a QSIP number will solve the shorting, but many stocks tank / lose after reverse split. So the whole QSIP number thing has a lot of people confused. A change in QSIP is not going to force synthetics to cover. What did that was a change in QSIP and address and or name change, right? So it's not necessarily a name change because AMC is going to be the same. So I don't think it is going to work because what that would do is make market makers account for old inventory if there's a name change. I'm not sure if APE is considered a merger with a name change because it's converting to a different ticker. Again, you have that slight speculation that might be good, that might cause it. Oh, also, I wanted to bring this up. I think I'm voting no. I'm not 100% positive. That's why I'm here talking to you guys. If this was going to force synthetics to cover, right? If it was going to force synthetic shares to be covered, then I think you're going to have a run-up prior to the meeting. Now, if it's not going to force that, I don't think we have a run-up prior to the meeting. This is the 100% main thing that is leading me to vote towards no. Now, the only reason I don't think we have a run-up to the meeting if it doesn't force synthetics to close is because why wouldn't shorts wait till after the meeting to cover? Because they're going to have 10 times less short position, sure, at the same price, whatever. They may chop it down, but again, Adam Aaron is planning on dropping 26 million shares at the time, plus diluting it even more when it's at a high price. And when they dilute it, it's pretty much giving them a slight way out in a sense. So I think if there's not a run-up all the way to the meeting, then, see, it's tough, guys. It's tough. It's like, I want to say vote no, and then I want to say vote yes. Let me see. Most Twitter polls show 85% are voting yes. I put up a poll, and I think 65% of you guys said you're voting no. Let me see. This is not about this is not about this one company, Brookfield Brothers. The debt is one thing, but they need to be profitable for the debt to be a factor. That's true. That's another reason I think waiting till February 28th earnings call, is solid. Honestly, I might even wait until like March 10th, March 12th, just to see how the share price is doing, how the stock price is doing, if we have run up to then. I hate this all or nothing vote. Yeah, I agree. I don't know why they did it this way. Let's see. Who wants to short a stock if there's no debt? Well, that's not... Yeah, the thesis is done. But if you're already shorted and you're trapped, it's a different story. If there's no shares to get out, right? If retail owned 100 shares of a 100 share free float and no one was willing to sell up until a certain price, then the price is going to have to bid up. We have to deal with whatever we are left with after the vote. Have a plan before and after. Shorts won't have to close if there is a yes vote. Shorts won't have to close if there is a yes vote. What do you mean shorts won't have to close? Adam Aaron is selling apes, Ohio Town Water. Shorts have to close if we vote yes, new QSIP. No, not necessarily. We just talked about that. Easy yes vote. Adam Aaron asked us to do things too many times and got rejected, and now look at us. Only exception was the vote on bonuses because that wouldn't have helped us. Reckless Poncho, I see where you're coming from, but then there's so many other things that he doesn't address, right? Because you might say, oh, Adam Aaron offered us dilution a couple times and it worked out, and then it didn't when we rejected it. And, so therefore we should listen to Adam Aaron. But then you have, okay, well, was us rejecting the dilution is what brought us down to $4? Or was it the 95% of retail trades going through dark pools and the 2 billion orders every single month being canceled on AMC? I think there's a fine line where he should address a few different things before just saying, retail was wrong for declining dilution. Yes, all day. Lorne says, who owns those railroads? Who made money on the derailments, COVID, supply chains, burning oil, gas, etc.? Dude, there's a lot of shit going on, honestly. The warehouse fires all over. Let's see. If you don't vote, it's an automatic yes, so vote no. Okay. George Noonan says, will either Y or N, will either yes or no force naked shorts to cover? I don't know how old this comment is. It's all speculation again. Yes has a slight chance to force them to cover. No will not force them to cover. Voted yes. True no vote at all is an approved vote. Vote no. I voted no. Regardless of the vote, ape is delisted either way. What you're saying, it's going to get pummeled into zero if a vote goes, and then if you vote yes, it's going to get converted to AMC. Noko says, have you guys ever thought that if the squeeze goes through, most likely everyone will sell and AMC will probably go bankrupt, and that's why Adam Aaron is careful on the decision? I personally think all shareholders can agree that if we got the squeeze that we should have gotten, we would buy some AMC with it. We could basically take all the money from these shorts and basically buy the fuck out of AMC. That would just be pocket change for everybody afterwards, and I think we could all agree on that. I'd grab some AMC if you let it happen. Let's see. A vote of no will bankrupt ape. Smash the like button, says Sweet Home Loan. Yeah, guys, if you want to, smash the like while you're in here. I would just walk and talk on Ape. I didn't plan this. I literally was making a video and I just put my jacket on. It's freezing out. And I was like, I want to just walk, talk in my mind before the vote. I don't have to speed up my vote. You think AMC will run up before March 15th? I think if it's a bad spot, if Adam Aaron's plan is going to hurt shorts, then I think it will run up to the vote. With that being said, it doesn't matter you vote yes or vote no. Depends on the size of the run, right? Because it can run up and then AMC can reverse split and then they can short it again. That would probably be a good plan. But you're going to be able to tell if they're covering a tiny bit or they're trying to cover a tiny bit versus are we having a short squeeze like the MOAS. So I think there's two different levels to see what's happening coming up to the meeting. Honestly, people are hurt of the reverse split, and I get it. Yet the value of your shares doesn't change. He will dilute at set price. Once converted and game over, he will have more than enough cash. Vanguard and BlackRock are harming us. Well, Vanguard and BlackRock have lent out basically all of their shares, so their voting power is not even there. Voted no, vote no. Hoping Ape runs before the vote. It is a value play. I think Ape has that arbitrage play, definitely, trying to meet AMC and Ape at the same price for the 1-to-1. Adam Aaron had yes votes to issue more shares back in 2021. He pulled it off the table. That's on him. Yeah, I heard about that. I don't know how accurate he was there, honestly. I voted no. Schiller, Noco. Fundamental traders would buy shares since there won't be a short thesis on AMC anymore due to profitability. Well, clearing debt is one thing, but honestly, I think what's going to happen in the earnings is basically just as important, because I want to see, and I think a lot of other investors want to see, that AMC is going to go cash flow positive, because sure, they can clear debt, but if their earnings are back-to-back cash flow negative, it's still not a fundamentally strong company. The simple answer is the first. Buy and hold, not dilute. I don't believe there will be a run-up. There's going to be a run-up. You guys just arguing, or that was just coincidence? Where's all these no voters coming from, LMAO? Didn't learn the first time? I don't think anybody's wrong for voting yes or no, honestly. It's such a hard vote. We ran up after dilution because apes were buying a record rates to eat up the new shares. So if that's the case, that wouldn't happen again because they're canceling our orders. Detective Pikachu says no, vote no. Although we voted no last time, Ape was created. Yeah, he basically forced it. No, and hell no, because Stone Cold said so, and that's the bottom line. All of our shares are in the dark pool, and somebody will have to buy them if we hold. Hey, bro, the only problem that I see is that they are trying to impose another pandemic on us. Reckless Poncho. Okay, you guys are talking. Vote your coincidence and all your shares. Otherwise, it is inapproved either way. You have to plan, retrieve all your investment. Can we vote in Toronto? You should be able to. I didn't get any emails. Try and go in your email and just type in AMC and see if it's sent from your broker. So if you hold on Moomoo, whatever, Weeble. Tony Wallace says he votes no. James Miller says yes. Apes Together Strong says don't know what to do. It's crazy. And Terra sold all their ape last week. They didn't sell all of it, but I did see that. I know it's super hard vote. No voters. Understand that ape was created to can kick this. This reverse split, the reverse split is a tactic now being used to clear out their ledgers to move to the new FS. When the QSIP changes, it makes it possible for shorts to close because the old QSIP and company won't exist post-reverse split. T-King, same boat. Haven't received any proxies yet. Some proxies may take longer, guys. I don't know how long it's going to take for you guys to receive them. If the no vote wins, they will vote again until it's a yes. Yeah, possibly. Possibly. Yeah, honestly, if we vote no, Adam Aaron he probably is just going to, down the line, sell more shares to another fund and run another vote. If the shills like Cahotas are pushing no, then that tells me we should vote yes. I don't know who's a quote-unquote shill and who's not. I mean, you guys would know better than I do, but I'm just going based off of facts, just simple facts. It's going to be a Porsche Volkswagen situation where as they going to agree on a set price around $1,900 to $2,500. Look it up. I know about that squeeze, but we will see. Doesn't matter if nobody is selling. Brokers keep filling orders on the idea that market makers will locate. Correct. If we vote no, he will just dilute with Ape at a cheap price. I am stuck on which way to vote. I'm stuck as well. What I don't like is that my 2,000 shares are now going to be 200. Well, either way, your value is the same. Me too. If AMC was at $10, it would be at $100, right? But if you had 100 shares, you're then going to have 10 shares. It's going to be the same exact value. Let me see. Intera Capital would be. Mudra Capital sold off in 2021 and AMC squeezed. Intera Capital sold off Ape and AMC shares. Would we squeeze? Not necessarily. I don't believe Mudrick is what caused it, if anything. I know there was that right before the run-up, you had this stuff going on with Wanda, I believe, as well. I voted no and hell no. I honestly think we don't have the vote to stop it with hedges and institutions. Voted yes. I voted yes. In my opinion, is having a chance of good company profit and potential squeeze before converting. I think if the vote is actually going to hurt shorts, then we should have a run-up prior, like leading up to it, theoretically. We should have a run-up. If you vote yes, there won't be a MOAS. Vote no for MOAS. That's kind of the way it's looking. If you vote no, you want the squeeze. If you vote yes, you're kind of deleting the squeeze thesis in a way. If his plan doesn't work, right? If Adam Aaron does have a plan, if you trust the CEO, then you might be thinking, okay, well, shorts are going to cover prior to this. If shorts don't cover or try to cover prior to March 14th, then I think the reverse split and the ape conversion is probably a bad idea, which just leads me to vote no. If there was some sort of catalyst inside the vote that Adam Aaron put in there to force shorts to cover prior, then it would be a solid vote yes. And the only reason I say that is because Adam Aaron would say, okay, well, you're going to have the short squeeze leading up to it. AMC is going to be at a high price. Then you guys, after that yes vote goes through, we'll just dilute the fuck out of it. We'll clear debt. We'll have a ton of money. You will have a ton of money from selling, from the short squeeze play. And everyone will be happy. Oh, the proxy vote says of abstain has the effect of voting no. I would buy maybe 10% of what I have now after a squeeze. My heart says no. Make Adam Aaron try harder and research for a different option to raise money. But what did I do? Let me see here. Guys, I'm sorry if I missed some of the comments. I'm trying to look, but you guys are going pretty fast, and I don't have slow mode on here. Guys, when institutions takes his company in them hands, forget about short squeeze. That's why Adam Aaron wants to vote yes to give full power to institutions. There's so many of us bought in the 30s, 40s, or 50s. It's very scary if they're making big bad holders of us. Let's see. COVID 2.0 is coming this summer, believe it or not. Yes or no does not stop that voting. Yes expedites their plans and clears their books. AMC theater just won't matter when it gets Ohio'd. I doubt they would let it run up before the merge split. That would make the share price even higher. Yo, you actually think the banks are going to just let us mow-ass? The only way we squeeze is if everyone wins. Adam Aaron struck a deal. The only way we win is if all parties get something out of it. I think that AMC should have squozed 2 years ago when they took the buy button away. And that is why this is such a bigger thing than just an AMC squeeze, because there's so much corruption to fix. That's what retail, at least myself and, most of retail are trying to fix. Yeah, we want the short squeeze. Yeah, we want them to go bankrupt. Yeah, we want this and that, which should have happened. And I don't know. To answer your question, it's honestly, I don't know. It's tough to explain. Do I think they will let us mow-ass? I think they shouldn't have a choice. They should not have had a choice up until this time frame. They shouldn't have had a choice to delay it this long. So far, they have, and I think we're all just sitting here waiting, trying to speculate. But we have a huge decision to make right now on this vote. When I joined this play in 2021, I knew it would be an alley fight and roller coaster ride. Easy money ain't easy. Most people who are voting yes are the people who sold AMC to buy Ape and stuck with Ape shares. That's true too. Let's see. Adam Aaron knows there are shorts. What side is more likely to win off this, Ape or AMC? Well, it depends. You vote no, they may both not win off of it. AMC more likely because Ape is probably going to get dumped into the ground. You vote yes, Ape is probably more likely to win off it for leading up to the meeting, because there's an arbitrage play there, right? If Ape is at $2 and AMC is at $3, they're going to let Ape run to $2.50 and AMC drop to $2.50, for an example. It'd probably be worse for AMC, better for Ape, because they have to close on Ape for one, and then it's also a 1-to-1 conversion, so they want them to be at the share price so people don't profit. Either way, you profit if you hold Ape and the vote goes through as a yes, in my opinion. Thanks, Dexter. I appreciate it. I've held to 350K in gains and now down. Oh, where did the comment go? Oh, now down 25K of my own money. Worst feeling in the mofo world. You didn't lose it until you sell. Don't worry about what your broker says number-wise. Don't worry about it. No way, Jose. Wade is Laborde. Which side are the giant shareholders voting for? I think most are voting for no, honestly. Brookfield Brothers says, regardless, I hope you all stay safe. Just remember, it's simple. Buy and hold. No times 3. This isn't about money, but destroying them and this system on our terms. I just want my money. I know, Vinnie Mac. I feel you. That's how I feel, honestly. I just want my money. Will retail investors buy in if the stock has a yes vote and the stock is at 100? Good point. I don't think it matters, because Retail has been purchasing, and 2 billion orders have been being canceled basically a month. So I don't think it matters. I think the stock is being manipulated, spoofing, everything, all of the above. Smiles down 50%. EV over on keep deep. If no, he will dilute ape. Jeffrey Rocca says anyone who bought in the high number. Damn, I can't even read the chat, guys. Anyone who bought in the high numbers have had over 1.5 years to average down. You got to work your investments. If people have money, sure. If people have money to average down, people might have over leveraged at a high number, and this play is so corrupt and fucked up that they don't want to put more money in. I don't blame them. That the problem is very hard to fight with corruption. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because retailer was buying at 200 to 300 with GameStop. We're going. I'm loading up. We got this. They shouldn't have the choice. I agree, but they do. They're the banks. Well, then if that's the case, then probably not. You know, unless, I mean, once you see all signs pointing one way, you'll know, right? If banks start betting on AMC, then just get ready. Like you said, they all have to profit from it. Adam Aaron thinks if we get a good little run-up, we'll be okay. Not what we were here for. Yeah. March 17, 26 calls. I have some calls as well. A little bit further out, I got some Aprils. They will not pay us, that's a fact, but we can grind them down and expose it all. Vote no 3 times. Oh, they're going to pay us. Ape with the vote, AMC without the vote. All right. I've read a lot so far. I'm going to keep reading, but I see it as, yes, it'll fundamentally improve the company, and you have potential to squeeze synthetic shares. And that's not 100%. Yo, MC, thank you for the super chat, bro. I appreciate that. You guys don't have to do that, but I definitely appreciate that $10 super chat. That's lit. That's lit. Thank you so much. You vote yes. You're helping AMC fundamentally. You're helping Adam Aaron. Solid company. Boom, it's going to go down in the history books. Adam Aaron saved the dead theater company, theater industry, right? Whatever. You're going to have shorts probably pile back on if they don't have to cover their synthetics. It's either going to fuck shorts or it's really going to fuck shareholders. I see this going one of two ways. And that's just the way I see it, because if it goes through and it doesn't fuck shorts, Adam Aaron is still going to turn a blind eye to everything we've been telling him. Everything, every single thing. You vote no, your ape investment goes bye-bye. I mean, the best strategy, if you hold ape and AMC equal amount, would be to ride ape up into the vote, because it's probably going to increase because of that arbitrage play. Sell your ape right before the vote. That way, either way it goes, you basically got the 1-to-1. You basically sold off your ape. Guys, am I connected? Am I connected still? Am I connected here still? Okay, I think we're good. I think my live just started to bug out. Where do we vote? Check your email. You should have a proxy vote. Type in AMC, and then you'll see from your broker an email. The broker you hold shares on. I voted no on everything. Yes, we'll definitely fuck retail investors. Does anybody think this squeeze will be more worse than 2008 crisis? Will the squeeze be worse than the crisis? Not for us. Will this be the biggest squeeze? It should be, yes. Voted yes, fundamentally is key. Is it though? Is it? Because short's already trapped in here. Your connection is... Oh shit. Guys, let me know if we're good now. Some people are saying the connection's going bad. Adam Aaron says make sure to vote, whether it's yes or no, make sure to vote. He also stresses that you vote yes, but still, if you want to vote no, vote no. Now, why does he do this? He says, oh, it might be good for a share count, right? If all of shareholders vote this with their quote-unquote shares that they own, then, we'll see if there's way too many shares in existence. But didn't we fucking do that with Ape? Adam Aaron specifically said Ape is going through computer share. This will act as a share count. Guess what? Ape came out, 43 million fails to deliver. I just uploaded a video of his speech saying the NYSE told me those 43 million fails to deliver was normal, and they got covered afterwards. So it all was okay, right? The fact that they got covered afterwards was not retail's point. Retail's point was that they did not own AMC prior to the computer share 1-to-1 issuance of Ape. So why, if we vote now, we get all of a sudden share count? Just a bunch of bullshit. Squeeze before and after the reverse vote, yes. I think the vote is a share count. Too much wind sound. Sorry. Good chance to run up before the vote. Might sell a bit to cover my investment. Everything good. Stream is clean. It's just connection issues on everyone else's part. Let me see. Okay. All right, guys. Just curious what you think of GME. I own GameStop as well. For the most part, same thing goes. I think the people who shorted AMC are short GameStop, and when they get fucked on AMC, they're fucked on GameStop. GameStop should have ran as well as AMC. Boy, this is hard. All right, guys, I'm going to cut this in a few minutes, but I want to see the last messages. What I'm voting, I'm going to read over the chat after the live is done and read your guys' thoughts to really steer me, because I'm on a 50-50, but I'm leaning towards no right now, but I don't know for sure. Definitely make your own decision. Definitely. The vote is going to combine both AMC and Ape shares, correct? Correct. If it goes through, Ape will be converted to AMC. I have a problem with my shares getting taken away. People say 10 singles are the same as $10. Not if you paid in the 50s. No, what they're saying is that your investment will be the same no matter what. So you have 10 shares, you will then have 1 share. But if you have 10 shares at $10, you're going to have 1 share at $100. Yeah, if you bought high, there's nothing really you can do. But if they're worth $1,000 right now, they're going to be worth $1,000 after. Okay, friend, thank you for the live and also leaning to vote no. Thank you. Appreciate it. Why sell the Ape? Why sell Ape before the vote? I think it's a good idea personally, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, of course, but if you own the same amount of Ape to AMC, I think selling before the vote is a good play on your part. And the only reason I say that is because Ape is probably going to scale up to AMC, or at least get close, because of the arbitrage play. Right before the vote, if that's the case, if you sold, you drop the risk of getting converted 1-to-1, because guess what? You already sold, and you can already buy the equal amount of AMC. Not only that, but you're deleting the thesis if it goes no and Ape gets tanked into the floor, right? You already took your profits on the arbitrage play. You're good. You ever been to New York? Yes, I have. Sent AMC Heroes photo with lottery on the cover and the A-team. Thank you. I'll look at that. Yeah, guys, follow me on Twitter if you don't. Yo, fuck you, damn Wells. Damn Lou lost weight. I voted yes. I need a reason to no. All right, guys. Well, thank you for popping in the live. Again, it wasn't planned. Just wanted to walk and talk real quick and see everybody's thoughts on the reverse split. But that's going to do it. I'll try and come out with a video as soon as I can after I collect my thoughts, and we'll see what happens here. Thank you guys for popping in the live. Make sure to hit the like on your way out. See you guys.